As the summer solstice is taking place this evening, it must be particularly stressful for people to have seen, to actually be in Stonehenge and to witness the orange powder paint. It may wash away, but it's a desecration of a significant site, and I don't think the values and the aims of the protest group Just Stop Oil explain or mitigate the appalling destruction of that's wrought on the iconography. This is a site which is greatly vulnerable, and the one interesting thing about the protest is that it revealed some of the markings on the stones which are there. I've always been told they're markings on the stones. I've never been able to see them. I can now see some of those markings because the orange dust has highlighted them. But maybe this sort of action is the sort of action which will put this nonsense out of business, because it's absurd. A lot of people seem to be interested in actions for the sake of actions, rather than to try and get a result. A result is about getting a conversation going, and that conversation is already going. No amount of orange paint, no amount of orange dust, no amount of powder paint is going to speed up that conversation. If anything, it's going to alienate the people who are leading those discussions from talking to activists and from talking to the main players in the business. Climate change is already having a destructive effect on our lives, but I don't think a little bit of orange powder paint is going to help us progress that conversation. This is childish, it's immature, it's destructive, and whether the paint will wash away or not, it's unnecessary. It's thuggish, bluntly. Iconoclastic. We've already seen paintings destroyed. We've already seen. This is up there with the stupidity of knocking down statues or defacing statues. Statues are part of our history. We celebrate our history, and our history records not only the good things but the bad things. And our history is there to remind us of the things which we should be avoiding in the future. We cannot hide our history in the hope that we're going to make a point. We make a point by contextualizing our history. And I don't quite understand what Stonehenge has done to attract the attention of the Just Stop Oil people. As far as I know, the Druids were not involved in oil exploration or excavation or discovery or exploitation.